Hi guys, welcome back to our entertainment where I see and I report back with another one. Back with another juicy banger. But before we get into it, remember to like, comment, and of course subscribe. And the thing is, you want to subscribe. You know you guys are watching this entire video and deep inside you want to subscribe. And let me tell you why. It's because you enjoy the content that I be dropping on a daily basis. So don't sit back. Do the right thing. Allow your guts to flow you and hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. So today, we're going to speak about this particular YouTuber. You better have everything ready, whether it be your green tea, your popcorns, your juice, or your glass of wine. Whatever your poison is, indulge. We're going to speak about Sine Gugulethu, and let me tell you why we are calling her to the front. Is it just me? Is it really just me? Or do these content creators indulge us or post when they are bored? Sine Gugulethu has been a trusted YouTuber for over 5 years now, which essentially means she came into our streets in 2021. And when she initially came on, she was a consistent YouTuber. She would post on a weekly basis. We would know what's going on in her life. And she would consistently keep us updated. And we would be so hooked. And the reason why Sine Gugulethu kept us so hooked is because, let's truly be honest, and I want us to all be honest, her content, her videos oozed and breezed quality. It was premium content. And the rest of us, the gang, we would honestly indulge in that 5-class treatment. We would indulge in that 5-class premium content because that's truly the only thing she gave us. She gave us premium content. She gave us everything we wanted to see. A proper content creator who came from the hard times, pushed, and now is living La Vida Loca. And now she's living the type of life that every individual would essentially wish to live. And not only that, when Sine Gugulethu was initially introduced to us, it was her and a boyfriend. So we watched her grow in the YouTube streets from a boyfriend to a fiance. And we watched her from working from a government company to now deciding to leave her 9 to 5 to fully indulging in content and living this lavish life. And moving from this lavish life, she moved from being a girlfriend to being a fiance to being a wife. So she essentially evolved in front of our eyes. But let me be honest. Let me tell you why I am bringing her to the front. Let me tell you why I feel like she needs to be discussed. It's the mere fact that I feel like hits a lot of influencers. Why is it that when a lot of influencers get to that point where they're working with brands, now they're living their life, now they're staying in these beautiful houses and they're driving these luxurious cars, they feel the need not to post anymore. The minute they arrive at this level of fulfillment, they are no longer as consistent. They no longer posting as much as they used to post. They no longer engaging with the social media platform or with their viewers or their subscribers or their gang as they used to. And this is the very reason why I'm bringing her to the front. Sine Gugulethu is no longer consistent. She no longer posts. She honestly feels like that long distance cousin that visits us when she's bored. Her YouTube posts, yes, as much as we may indulge, it doesn't change the fact that she only posts, I don't know what's happening. Probably when she's bored or nothing much is going on in her life, then she'll remind herself the fact that she does have subscribers. But apart from that, she no longer posts. And that's the very thing I dislike. And another thing I'm just going to put, which is actually a side note that I dislike, when I saw her going into a fallout with her friend, I don't like people that go into a disagreement and they disclose things that are private. So those are qualities I saw from her that I entertainment personally disliked. It was like, yes, have a fallout with a particular individual. Let the public conclude what they want to conclude. But there's no need for you to overshare. There's no need for you to disclose things that are personal to you. There's no need for you to send screenshots of your bank balance and showing us what the bank balance is. There's no need for you to tell us that your partner as kids. Let the public decide. We are the public. We will get bored when another story comes along. Learn to have private moments that you keep between you and your partner. I just wanted to make that as a side note. Number two that I actually disliked is the fact that she left crumbs. She had a fallout with her best friend, Mangane. She could have kept that. There was no need for her to end the vlog and leave scrums for the rest of us to make a whole entire picture. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, you are a public figure. Allow people to conclude what they want to conclude. Don't, because you perceive yourself as this perfect icon, then keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself, because it does really give you a bad image if you put yourself on a particular pedestal. However, you leave breadcrumbs for people to eat, and you want people to now deduce thoughts about this other particular individual. I personally don't like it, because I feel like you must allow individuals to make up their own minds when it comes to a particular person. Whether that person is an influencer, that whether that person is a person in your own personal life, in your own personal capacity, allow individuals to make up their own minds. Don't always try and spoon feed people a particular idea because of your own experience. Because the one thing we can all say as individuals is that we don't experience people in the same manner. We don't experience people in the same way. Just because you had a bad encounter with a particular friend, it doesn't necessarily mean that the next friend or the next individual is going to have the same encounter. Another thing is, the reason why I'm saying this is because you'd probably find that the next person might have a different encounter with that particular individual, because that particular individual has seen their downfalls and therefore, as a result, has decided to grow. So I don't like the fact that she tries to change the narrative in the public and show her subscribers that this is what I feel about this particular individual. And as a result, I expect you guys to feel the same way. I don't like that. I prefer individuals that allow other individuals to make up their own mind regarding a situation. But going back to why I'm calling her to the front, I'm actually calling her to the front regarding her consistency. I honestly feel like the minute influencers, YouTubers, digital content creators make it to the top, they are no longer as consistent as they used to be. And I think the question I'm posing now is why? Because it's honestly the thing that I have the hardest time trying to understand or grasp, which is, how is it possible that you work 5 years to get to this particular platform where you are respected, where you are known, where your name is a brand, where your name is a force to be reckoned with, and the minute your name is a force to be reckoned with, you no longer put in the same level of work, you no longer put in the same level of consistency, you no longer respect your art, you no longer respect the individuals that are consuming your art. The question is why? Please, subscribers, drop your comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know why you think the minute YouTubers get big, are they big in their head, or they big in the subscribers, or they big in the numbers? But the question is, why is it that the minute YouTubers become so big, and they're so big to palate, that they no longer as consistent? And I don't understand. And this is the question I'm posing, because I honestly have a hard time understanding why the minute YouTubers get to a platform, they start getting these brand deals. Their name becomes a force to be reckoned with. The minute their name is a household name, they stop posting. They stop being consistent. They stop giving us what we love about them. Why? Why, Gugulethu? Why? Why are you guys no longer as consistent? Why are you guys no longer posting? Because you guys left your 9 to 5s. One can only assume that the reason why you guys left your 9 to 5s is to pursue this digital career. But the minute this digital career takes off and you now are a household name, and now brands want to work with you, and the minute we step into these malls and we're seeing your faces everywhere, plastered everywhere, we no longer get your content. We no longer consume your content as much as we used to. Now you guys start feeling like a distant cousin. It feels like you guys, when you start posting on YouTube, it feels like you're visiting us instead of being part of the family. That is the question I am posing to the public today. And I hope you guys engage. One of you guys actually engage in the comments down below and let me know your thoughts, or let me know if you guys are feeling the same questions that I feel, which is, why is it that the minute content creators get so big, they are no longer as consistent as they used to be? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on another one. Sine Entertainment. Catch you later. Side note. Sine Gugulethu reminds me of a woman who has style, elegance, class, sexiness that's not visible to the optical eye, but evident in its way in which it's displayed. Sensual,